music producers and beatmakers, the reason my vocals are so clean is because I'm focusing on the simple tasks first. 'Cause when I'm down, I know that you will pull me up. Hey, what's up? Falcan here with Falcan TV, coming back with another episode for building your influence and knowledge in the music biz. Today, we're gonna wake you up or give you a reminder for how important it is for cleaning your vocals. Okay, so let's head over to FL Studio. It's just the instrumental and a main vocal. So I will play the cover first so you can have a listen.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fight there, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Move.
Yes, and as you can hear, it's a powerful vocal. She has a trained voice.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can.
But let's head over to the FabFilter Pro-Q2. We are going to use the analyzer of FabFilter Pro-Q2 itself. Yeah, let's have a listen to the vocal itself and see what the analyzer, frequency analyzer can tell us. Okay, we see a lot of low-end rumble, and we don't need that, so we can cut those low ends off.
You can find the fight there. You're broken down there.
The next thing we are going to do is clean up the low end of this main vocal. I'm setting it low cut. We need to set a frequency and play with the band cue. So the first thing we are going to do is play it in the mix. Okay, let's go back to FabFilter Pro-Q2.
Living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fight there.
Okay, and we need to set the frequency at a point where we are hearing the vocal, and then we need to take it back. So we need to find a sweet spot. I'm already a little bit hearing the vocals. You really need good speakers or some studio monitors to hear it. It's very subtle. So somewhere like this frequency, 137. Because we have a very low sweep, it's at 12 dB per octave. We are also hearing some of the vocals, so we can make it a little bit higher, like 48 dB or 24. If you make it at 48, it sounds like this.
You're broken down.
This is a lot stronger now. So somewhere like this could work. And now at 24, I stick to filter slopes of like 6, 12 and 80, but for this 24 dB per octave works. If you use like 48, it can have like some side effects. So it's not really normal to use like a really high slope. I'll stick with 24. And the next thing we are going to do is set the cue. Yeah, if you make a cut, there has to be some like kind of resonance. And we are now making it ourselves, correcting it ourselves. So I've set the cue.
Of living life on a merry-go-round.
Frequency is at 106. So I think this may work.
You're broken down and tired.
The next thing we are going to do is controlling the high frequency. We need to set the frequency, the sweet spot first. So, well, let's find that.
You're broken down and tired.
Okay, somewhere like this region sounds really nice to me, like the 10, 11K. The gain is pretty high, so let's listen to it.
Merry-go-round. You can find the fight there. You're broken down.
You can hear the difference very clear if we turn it off. Again, I will not use a very slope again. Somewhere like, I think the standard 12 dB per octave is fine. So now let's set the gain.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fight there. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can find the fight there. You're broken down and
You can hear the difference very clear. It gives more air and spark to the vocal. Yes, I think we have found a sweet spot somewhere around this, like 10, 11 dB with a frequency of 10 to 11K. I will set the Q.
You can find the fight there. You're broken down and tired. Life on a merry-go-round.
Again, we are, because I'm boosting something, there's also something needs to cut off. But we have set the Q now, so there's a little dip and then comes the boost.
I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves.
So we can clearly hear the difference again. It sounds all really beautiful to me. And this is just a basic EQ step which you need to do after the balancing of the volumes and before going into the depth, like into the deep mixing stage. So the question of today is, what is your favorite plugin for equalizing your vocals? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow.